Good evening, everyone. Thank you for watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube. I hope y'all have had a great weekend and are ready for the work week ahead. We continued with our seasonal weather pattern today. It was a couple of degrees warmer than what you would expect for August the 24th. Made it up to the mid-90s in Jackson and Vicksburg, unofficially 95, 98 in Hattiesburg. So we've had that northerly breeze going on, but it has still, that has brought a little bit of relief from that heat, but it has still been a very hot day. Temperatures holding in the 80s right now, 87 in Hattiesburg, 86 in Jackson, 81 in Kosciuszko is the coolest, or one of the coolest spots. Vicksburg, you're at 80. You're actually the coolest spot right now, but still feeling like the upper 80s to near 90 because we still do have some higher dew points. Satellite radar has been dry for the most part. Got a few isolated storms down towards Wayne County, but here in the metro and for those north of I-20, clear skies, dry conditions. That will continue throughout the overnight hours as well. Towards our northwest, you see that cold front moving closer and closer to central Mississippi. That's going to bring us a nice change in weather pattern. Here's live IMAX 12 over the past several hours. You can see a couple of those storms have fired up just over the past several hours here. Wayne County, the southern part of the county, you've got some downpours ongoing. Zoom over to the west here. Let's see, you've got Lawrence County. You've got some downpours in the southern part of your area, down towards Walthall County as well, northern portions of Walthall County, over into Franklin County. It looks like you've got a little rain as well in the eastern half of the county. Anyway, these are going to be very isolated in nature. Not expecting any storms for us here in the metro. Just a couple of those isolated showers and thunderstorms continue. Actually, I said that wrong. That is Lincoln County. Franklin County, you're a dry. Lincoln County, you've got some downpours in the eastern part of the county bordering Lawrence County. For the metro, 60s tonight. We're all going to be back in those 60s. It's going to be quite comfortable outside. 68 degrees, clear skies, wind out of the east-northeast at 5 miles an hour. Not too bad, feeling quite nice. Tomorrow, low 90s, 92 degrees. We'll keep the seasonal weather for tomorrow. Winds out of the northeast at 10 miles an hour. Changes are coming, though. That cold front will pass through tomorrow. Behind it, cooler and drier weather is in store. I think we really won't feel that until we get to Tuesday. But it's almost going to have you thinking it's fall because it is going to be feeling a little nicer. But we're still in summer here in central Mississippi, but we are going to get a brief break from that heat. High temperatures in the low 90s for Monday, 80s by Tuesday. We could even be in the mid-80s by Wednesday here in the metro. I would not be surprised for those north of I-20 you to see high temperatures in the low 80s for several days this week. We'll keep an eye on that. I am expecting 80s as we head towards the weekend. Lows are going to be another story because we're going to be back down into the low 60s as we head towards Thursday morning, and that average low temperature is 71 degrees. So that the 60s are going to be feeling quite nice. This front is not going to bring us any rain. It's going to be a dry, cold front. Dry conditions expected through midweek. It's likely we will have some upper-level disturbance move in by Thursday night, which will bring a couple of isolated showers into Thursday night into Friday as well. Not expecting a washout on either day, just a couple of stray storms here and there. We'll keep an eye on that as we head towards the weekend, but again, expecting mostly dry conditions for this 8-day forecast. Tropical storm Fernand, it has formed in southeast of Bermuda, formed yesterday. It's continuing on its northeasterly track, not going to have any direct impact on the United States. It's going to move further out into the Atlantic Ocean. And then as we look further south, just south of Fernand, there is a tropical wave with a 30% chance of development over the next 7 days. As this system, or as this moves towards the west, it is forecast to move into areas that aren't quite as favorable for tropical development. We'll keep an eye on it. The next name on the list is Gabrielle. We'll watch for this, but here in central Mississippi, we're still not going to have any tropical impacts over the next 8 days, thankfully. This is a pretty nice 8-day forecast overall. High temperatures will stay in the low 90s tomorrow. That cold front will pass, though. That drier air will start to arrive by Tuesday. High temperatures in the mid to upper 80s on a daily basis. Lows back down into the 60s, even potentially the low 60s as we head towards Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Partly cloudy skies for the most part. Abundant sunshine for Monday. Partly cloudy skies every other day. Isolated storms possible on Friday. We'll keep slight rain chances through the weekend. I'm just not too impressed with our rain potential right now. It's possible we could up those chances as we head towards the weekend. But the way things look now, not expecting too much rain this week. Best chance of rain would come on Friday. And it is looking like the temperatures will slowly warm as we head towards next weekend. But I still think we're going to stay in the 80s. Hope y'all have a great week ahead. Meteorologist Megan Hanna will be here tomorrow morning with your next weather update. But enjoy this cool weather that is on the way this week.